What's going on, everyone? Jammers here, back with another Street Fighter V video. Now, it has been quite some time since I uploaded a video to my channel. I want to say about 3 months. And this is mainly due to the fact that I was producing Street Fighter V content for the official Street Fighter channel, which I'll leave a link to the content I did in the description below. I was also chilling out because I needed that break. But the hiatus is over, and I'm now aiming to get back into the swing of things in regards to uploading content. Now for this video, I'll be looking at Poison's V-Skill 2, also known as Cartwheel. Poison's V-Skill 2 massively improved her gameplay overall, allowing Poison to be a much better character. But I want to shed more light on how the Cartwheel actually helps Poison. So enough rambling, let us find out how a dominatrix can utilize this skillful move in a match. Cartwheel, or Poison's V-Skill 2, is used for many things, but first and foremost, let's discuss how it actually works. The first thing you need to know is that there's two versions of the Cartwheel. The first version you see here is the actual Cartwheel, and you execute this by pressing medium punch and medium kick simultaneously on your controller, or whatever your V-Skill button is mapped to. Now, the other version of Poison's V-Skill 2 is the Cartwheel, which then leads into a backflip that hits the opponent. Instead of pressing your V-Skill button, you now have to hold the V-Skill for a backflip follow-up to come out. This can assist Poison in numerous ways, which I'll get onto that shortly, but some people do get confused with how this works. Now, you can cancel Poison's normal attacks into the Cartwheel, and this counts for both hit and block, but Poison will be severely punishable if you try to use this gimmick on your opponents. However, there are some scenarios where this tactic is incredibly useful. But what about the backflip follow-up? Well, when using this, Poison is actually allowed to cancel the backflip into any of her special attacks, or her critical art. You usually see moves like medium or heavy avant line, EX heavy heart rate, and of course, the CA itself. However, not every special attack will connect after the backflip. There will be some special moves that whiff, so make sure you don't use these moves after landing the V-Skill. The next topic we need to talk about regarding Poison's V-Skill 2, which I deem pretty important, and that is how the Cartwheel is used in Poison's combos. Cartwheel changed a lot of Poison's BMBs, mainly in a damage sense, and in my personal opinion, there are two combos you definitely need to practice which include the Cartwheel. The first combo is the one you are seeing on screen now. This starts from a crouching medium punch and requires 1 bar of meter. The combo can be done both mid-screen and in the corner. Pretty much every Poison player does this. The other combo is a slight variation to the previous one and needs a little more dexterity. This combo can also be done both mid-screen and in the corner. Starts from a jumping attack and involves a heart rate cancel. And people have been asking me to do a heart rate stance video, so I'll do that in the near future. The best chance to land this combo is after stunning the opponent, as this is Poison's go-to post-stun combo. This third combo route I'm showing you with the V-Skill 2 requires Poison to have V-Trigger 1. The Cartwheel allows for side swap combos, which is something Poison couldn't do before, and these are really useful when trapped in the corner, and is something again I'll discuss in a future video. The final combo route Poison can do with the Cartwheel doesn't need any meter at all to execute, and that is from a crush counter standing hard kick. Poison's follow-up from a crush counter standing hard kick are quite finicky, as everything depends on your spacing, and most of the time you would forward dash into a light attack before. But with V-Skill 2, you can cancel into the Cartwheel and then go straight into medium or heavy avant line. Confirming into the Cartwheel is pretty straightforward. As soon as you see the crush counter spark, just press and hold the V-Skill to get the follow-up. This is the only route Poison can go into in which the opponent stays grounded. She can't normally combo into the Cartwheel from grounded attacks. Ultimately, Cartwheel provides much more combo flexibility and allows Poison to use certain moves a lot more now, but ones she didn't really use before. To optimize Poison outside of V-Trigger, Cartwheel is definitely needed. Moving on to the meat and bones of the video, and that is how Cartwheel helps with Poison's Oki. Poison's knockdown game, especially mid-screen, was noticeably weak last season, as there was too many requirements to get some decent Oki, and this has been a common problem in Street Fighter V for some characters in general. But with the introduction of Cartwheel, Poison's Oki game got considerably stronger. She is now able to close the gap easier whilst maintaining good frame advantage. If Poison gets a knockdown via light or medium shocking heal, if she inputs the Cartwheel afterwards, then she'll be left at +4 frame advantage on quick rise, which is a brilliant scenario in Street Fighter V. And from here, Poison can go for a meaty throw or a full combo from a meaty crouching medium punch. Either option is beneficial. Now if the opponent does a back recovery, then Poison will be left at +9 frame advantage, which is something that shouldn't be ignored, but it's not one of Street Fighter V's ideal scenarios. From here, Poison can go for a meaty standing hard kick, which if it connects on the last active frame, she can follow up with a full combo from crouching medium punch. This is something Poison can't normally do. On block, the standing hard kick will be safe from punishment, as it will be -2 on block. If the opponent tries to challenge with a button, then Poison will get a crush counter standing hard kick and will be able to follow up with a forward dash into a full combo from crouching medium punch. You have to be frame perfect with these meaty stand hard kick situations. If you are even one frame off, then the crouching medium punch will not connect. If you are not comfortable with the standing hard kick meaty setup, then you can always try to go for the meaty standing hard punch setup instead. Since Poison is +9 on back recovery and the standing hard punch is 11 frame startup, this situation will make it become a 2 frame standing hard punch, meaning it will beat wake up buttons and stop backdash attempts. You'll need to work on your heart rate cancels for a scenario like this, because standing hard punch is punishable on block, and if the opponent blocks, you don't want to leave Poison in a state of punishment. Some of you may be asking, why can't Poison just use crouching medium punch for the back recovery? Well, this is because the crouching medium punch actually whiffs and allows the opponent to whiff punish Poison. But this only happens mid-screen. If Poison does a combo which leads into a shocking heel knockdown, pushing the opponent to the corner, then the crouching medium punch can cover both wake-ups. And remember, the crouching medium punch has 5 active frames, so it's perfect for a situation like this. You have to be fairly close to the corner for this to happen. Now if this scenario happens in the corner itself, then on normal recovery, the Cartwheel will pass through the opponent and Poison will end up in the corner. Poison will still be at +4 frame advantage and is a great mix-up to try every now and then. If the crouching medium punch hits, then it's a full combo, but if it's blocked, then the situation isn't too bad because she can still try to pressure the opponent. In terms of positioning, this is very bad, and the opponent may stop you from attempting to escape the corner. If the opponent back recovers, then the Cartwheel keeps Poison in front. The back recovery scenario is deceptive because it does look as if Poison is going behind you. Again, on hit, Poison gets a full combo from the meaty, and on block, Poison gets to set up better pressure. Either way, using the Cartwheel to get this crouching medium punch setup is a double-edged sword. You just have to consider all the likely scenarios. Another thing to note, if you knock the opponent down via EX Avant line and then use the Cartwheel for Oki, then the frame advantage will be the same as if you use light or medium shocking heal. In layman terms, the frame advantage is +4 normal recovery and +9 on back recovery. The meaty setups will be the same as well, both mid-screen and in the corner. One last thing to note is that Cartwheel makes crouching hard kick a little more useful than it was before. Now I'm not a huge fan of this button, but with the help of Cartwheel, Poison gets a more ideal Oki scenario, +2 on normal recovery and +7 on back recovery. So she can do things like meaty crouching light punch, or a meaty crouch medium punch, or even a meaty throw. This is a very simple knockdown situation, but not as potent as the others. As stated before, Poison's Oki game has significantly changed with the help of Cartwheel compared to what V-Skill 1 had to offer. Learn the Cartwheel Oki scenarios properly so that you can have a whole lot more fun with Poison. The final thing I want to cover in this video regarding the Cartwheel is how V-Skill 2 can help out in the neutral. Having a V-Skill that helps your character out in neutral is fantastic in my books, and Cartwheel can do quite a few things. For example, the Cartwheel can punish slow moves like Mika's V-Skill 1. Mika's V-Skill 1 only has 1 hit of armor, and the backflip follow-up to Cartwheel is a 2 hitting move. Therefore the Cartwheel is a guaranteed punish. Your spacing does have to be on point though, so that the Cartwheel doesn't connect once. Another move the Cartwheel can punish is G's G charge. If G tries to arbitrarily increase his presidential level in the neutral, then Poison can catch him with the Cartwheel before he completely recovers, and will automatically reduce his level. Poison has to be relatively close for this to work, but this is a nice meterless way to knock G down. Now when it comes to dive kicks, or strong aerial moves in general, Cartwheel is actually a pretty safe answer, as you can make Poison avoid the guess entirely and reset things back to neutral. But if you anticipate the jump into the dive kick, then you can go for a backflip follow-up to punch the recovery frames and cancel into a special move. This doesn't work for all aerial moves, as some are considerably faster or have better recovery than others, but it can help out in a few matchups. Using Cartwheel to counter or avoid certain things in neutral all depends on the matchup, but it helps out massively compared to V-Skill 1 and will allow Poison to get some decent Oki as well. All in all, it's a definite win for Poison. And that's pretty much it for the video, people. As stated before, V-Skill 2 puts Poison in a much better place in Street Fighter V, as it gives her more stylish combos as well as stronger Oki. V-Skill 1 does still have its uses for Poison, but the Cartwheel is the go-to V-Skill for Poison now. Just wanted to quickly apologise for not uploading in such a long time, as this video should have been uploaded much sooner, but I did have legit reasons. Like I said, I'll leave the link to the content I produced for the official Street Fighter channel in the description below, as well as other necessary video links. Let me know how you felt about the video in the comments below, and how you feel about Poison's V-Skill 2 in general. This has been your boy Hasty Jammers, and I'll see you guys on my next Street Fighter V video. So until then, take care and enjoy the rest of your day.